All right, good morning, everybody. Hope you guys had a good Labor Day weekend. I did. Hope you guys got some rest and got some things taken care of. I'd like to welcome you to the CTT trading platform, the Catch the Turn webinar. My name is Joel Dollar. I am the Chief Trader for Catch the Turn. Real quick, and do a sound check. Make sure everybody can hear me this morning. Just give me a Y, yes, loud and clear. That way. All right, that way nobody's missing anything. That'll work, that'll work. All right, hope you guys had a good weekend. The markets opened up Sunday, but of course we were kind of flat. We can see through here, really dry, nothing going on. If you are, can you turn up your volume here? Just 1 second, Mark, hold on. Can you hear me a little bit better? I'm up about as high as I can go on my phone. All right, okay. We were kind of flat yesterday. This is we can see it on the platform here. And if you are new to Forex, brand new, coming here, I'm going to say it all the time. I'm going to constantly repeat it. This is Catch the Turn. We are a family of traders. This is not just a one-person show. 110% customer service is our focus. We do not want to give you a system and tell you goodbye, have fun, good luck trading it. We're here to trade with you. We want to teach you and help you become successful traders. If you are not a client, once you come on board with us, we're going to just help you out to the best of our ability. We have a community, which let me grab it right here. Here's our community. It's a great site that we have for all of our traders, to where they can actually come on here, get more eyes on the market, trade together, talk, find out what's going on. We have threads that you can go to and read, welcome the community, who's trading what, all this good stuff right there to get you guys hooked up and get you guys going here. Not just going to be, just some simple rules and just a few sentences about, hey, everything is going good, and I hope you had a good day, and and see ya. We are very dedicated and passionate about what we do at Catch the Turn. Forex is a very, very crazy market. It kind of scares a lot of investors when they first come to trade this market, because it doesn't really respect levels. You can throw trend lines, you can throw support and resistance lines on there, and sometimes it'll look at your trend line, sometimes it'll laugh all the way down, breaking through it, and say, what a nice. This platform was built to trade position, swing, and scalp trading. Every algorithm has been modified and specifically calculated to work on each respective time frame, be it the hour, 15 for these settings here, and we offer them via layouts. You guys just pick the layout that you want to trade, load it up, and go to town. Little news out is I know me and Vlad were working late into the night yesterday. The trading manual is actually available and it is out. It has been posted on the social network. It's a PDF file, so if you guys are on the social network, go ahead. I posted it as a blog. You can go ahead and download it and read it. And I try to keep it short. I try to keep about 30 pages, and it's just very easy concepts of how these algorithms work, how they work together. It's basically a two-part system, folks. It's 3 main trading algorithms, and the rest are used for verification. And what I really wanted it to do with our system was to become adaptive. And that's one thing you see with systems. You'll do very, very, very well for 3 or 4 months, and then all of a sudden your system just tanks. You might do good for 3 or 4 years, and your system just tanks. And the reason that is because most systems are based on certain markets. I remember when I was scalping a couple of years back, the euro was doing a nice push down, and we caught it, and we thought, man, our system just is wonderful. It works so great. And then the market kind of ranged, and it threw our system off. It basically just kind of slaughtered all of our ideas on how we were going to scalp this thing. And the thing of being an adaptive system is if any time these algorithms show any sign of weakness or they're not working, we're going to correct them. We're going to find out, a better settings for them, test them live ourselves, or if we need to get rid of one that just doesn't work anymore and add in a new algorithm, we're going to do that, because this system you see here is used to trade our corporate accounts. So if it's good enough to trade those accounts, it'll definitely be good enough to trade on just an everyday market. So if it does have an issue, we will modify it, and then you guys will, of course, get that for free. There's no point to charge anybody anything extra once you become a client. It's not, we're not gonna, that's just ridiculous to charge for any extra algorithm that we come up with. So let's see, Jim. Oh, thank you for the manual. Yeah, spelling, grammar. Yeah, it was a quick put together 32 pages that I wrote over a few days. Had a lady proofread it, but like I said, I don't know if she caught all the grammar mistakes and errors here. I wanted to make it just kind of a, not so much technical, but more if we were just sitting across the room from you guys talking. Actually, the boot camp is coming up on October 5th for current CTT clients. If you guys want to come out there and trade with us and talk to us and get to know us, and meet us and trade with us, that's no problem on that part right there. We're going to trade the markets live. Lunch, food will be catered to you guys. You can come see our office, see that we are actually a real company, real people, not just someone in some foreign country or some far-off state, in some mother's basement trying to put together a system here. That we actually are a trading team and we're real people. But so what we have here yesterday, I think actually, let's see, and what we like to do, what I like to do with the system here is I want to take trades, just to see, because I know myself, I know my rules, I know what I go by. Basically, rules being that we want to trade deviation from deviation, as the manual said, using basically what I like to call now the ABC lineup, which, we want to see the candles change, we want the break cobra up, and we want the ocean to be, deviating, come up. Because if we see deviation here, price would be probably down here. We know that price, see right now, here's your candle, yet price is a little ahead of it. Price actually moves a bit further than these candles. These candles are smoothed down, so you're not going to really get almost an accurate scale that you might see if we did, let's see here, where are we at? That if we just added a normal chart and then just watch price move, we can see here price moves almost with the candle here. These are just normal Japanese candlesticks here. So we can see this is a raw chart of the, let's go Euro US, let's go Euro JPY. That's where I was at. And we can see the raw chart here, and then we can go ahead and look at, our smooth candles here, nice smooth right up. So last night I tested the system. I wanted to wait and see, okay, say if I miss my exit, we've already deviated far from price. We pushed down once, second breath, push down again, candles change color to blue. I can track on stealth that during this time right here, the bulls were taking up, stealth was tracking them, bears are heading down, and we can see my volume moving up, moving past 0.3 line. Velocity was starting to slowly head up, which it shot up completely. So I got in for just a quick 21.9 pips, which you guys can see here. I like to show you guys the fact that, yes, we do trade this system instead of just saying that, I got in here and got in there and pulled this many pips. I want you guys to be able to see it on the chart here. We got a verification. I was waiting over here for a little bit more movement up on stealth, and I don't really want to see too much red. And so I got in 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 4 candles after my verification. CTT average arrow shot up. We were gaining some ground on market force here, and that's kind of how we put the whole system together. So it took a quick 21.9 pips. wasn't too bad on the Euro JPY. If you are new to Forex and you're new to the Trading Station platform, you're not locked into the pairs you see that I have here. You can change those pairs on the FX CM's main screen. We saw little nice flashing boxes of lights that glow blue and red. You can go through there and pick any symbols you want. These are the most pairs I trade. I like the exotic pairs. If you are a scalper, I advise you do not trade these exotic pairs here. The spread is a little bit too big and a little bit too choppy. Stick with the majors, Euro USD, USD JPY, pound dollar, dollar Swiss franc, Aussie USD, even USD CAD or NZ USD, I would consider safe to scalp. Just once you get into Euro JPY and these exotics down here, it gets a little bit more difficult to scalp, and I would not recommend it. And for those who are current CTT clients, on the social network, you guys are putting together a scalping group, which is wonderful. That way you guys can get on there and talk and go through, what you guys might be seeing for that day and trade together. I did that in the past. I had a virtual trading room that I ran for a friend in Australia, and it was a great place to learn. It was a good place to get together, find out how to trade, find out how to scalp, find out, what's going on, and that's kind of how I learned how to scalp. So if you are brand new, I see a few new names on here I haven't seen before. If you are brand new to Forex market, one thing we do not do is we do not sell false hope. I think that's the worst thing in the world to promise somebody they're going to make millions and billions, in the first year, and they're down on their luck and they're looking for a means to change their life, and you're giving them false hope. That's not the case. Forex market, you can make very good money, but that you're not honestly going to see that until you start getting that account bigger to where probably I'd say around $5,000 to $10,000 account, you'll start seeing those $3 pips, and you pull about 30 pips a day if you're scalping, or you can pull 150 a week, however you want to break it down, and you'll start seeing some decent income. And it is about making money. When you trade, we do not want you to focus on making money. We want you to focus on just making pips, because when you add the money to the equation, it will change everything. It's kind of a game changer. When you start to trade, do not trade off scared money. I know some of you guys have heard that just repeated over. If you've got $1,000 and $1,000, you need that to pay rent and pay food. Don't trade. Just save up. This system's not going anywhere. The market's not going anywhere. Save up. Build you start off with a decent number, because I know they like to try to use these gimmicks of you can trade with $200 and $500. Yes, you can, but you're gonna be making pennies, and that's nothing wrong with that. If you're learning to trade, I advise you can demo, but I would advise just starting a $500 account and just trading pennies, and just because it's live money. That issue of taking a trade with live money will slowly go away from you, and you won't be as nervous. Demo trading is good, but anybody can become a demo millionaire, because you will do trades that you probably will not do if you were live. You might let your losing trades, hold a little longer until I turn around, and you might let your winning trades ride a little longer. The great video I posted on the social network yesterday, William Greenspan was a great trader back in the 70s and 80s, and he said that to hold on a losing trade is like bleeding. The longer you hold on to it, the more you're going to bleed out. The best thing to do is, if you do have a losing trade and you know it and you see it, is to just go ahead and close that trade out, stop that bleeding, you'll feel better, and move on. And that's exactly how it is with trading. We want to keep our losses very low and let our winners ride, and that's the hardest part, because there's times when you'll get into a trade and it'll be against you, and you'll let it ride about 140 pips, depending on the style you're trading, and then later on your trade gets into profit, and as soon as it gets about 5, 10, 15 pips, you immediately close it out, and that's just not what you want to do. You're not going to win that way. And those are some things that, we want to teach you and help you learn. Most systems will just sell you a system and say, hey, this is how you can win. Look at my PL sheet, look at what I pulled, blah, blah, blah. PL sheets, Photoshop can make anybody a millionaire. I don't believe in those sites that show the PL sheets, about what they've done for the last year, because a lot of it's back testing. And the way to a trick on that is that most companies will use is they will basically pick a very good month, and basically modify that system for that month. I mean, I could look back and say, all right, when was the market really running down? And say maybe 4 months ago, Euro USD, was heading straight down. So I take my system, I have it look for only shorts, I back test it, it looks outstanding, and that's what they show, and that's what we don't really want to see. That's just something we don't do. We don't visual back test. Everything here has been done live. For those who know, I've been trading for about 6 years. I had a 1-year demo, just because back in the day I really wanted this to work so bad, and this is all I do. I'm a stay-at-home dad. I've been doing this. This is when I told my wife, hey, this is what I want to do. I found my passion. Please give me, a year to learn this. Let me learn how this works. And thankfully she did, and I learned the system here and got very, very good at it. So, like I said, folks, we want to give you something that you're going to learn from and teach you as we trade, and teach you along the way here with this system here. So if you're all new today, I'm going to go through the different layouts very quick if you guys have not been with us before.